Philip Dorsett there to make the grab. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go, and their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Check 3. Check 3. Easy.
From midfield, here's Kaepernick. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Dietrich Wise in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block him. They were on him in a hurry.
Sliding out of the pocket. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Touchdown, L.A. Todd Gurley, 32 yards. And the interception by the Chargers D leads to a touchdown. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now, 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on, and remember what I said. It's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
And of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud?
You did.
My bad.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31. They'll run on 1st down. Mack. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chatter right now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
To the outside, this is complete to Jackson. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Here's a 1st down throw that's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Emmanuel Sanders. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Chargers' 30-yard line.
Here's Kaepernick to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
tackled.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Play action. Now Kaepernick. He'll buy some time right. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's a third down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Squeeze, double. Hey, check 24. Check 24. 91. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the fourth. The Browns on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Check 24. That's 24. Kill. I got you, boy. Show it up. Show it.
Kaepernick going to throw. He can run for it, and he will. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
But there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. The kick by McManus is good. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack? Or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Locke throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
This pass into the hands of the running back, Todd Gurley. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Well, clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one good for 33 and a first.
Chargers.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they get this to Austin. It's a jet sweep. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find O.J. Howard, and now it's 3rd down.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Yards to go.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16.
Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
And from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Browns' drive about to get started. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas.
Yeah,
right?
a little tired, and if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield and giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
46-yard line.
This is Mack on the counter. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. And a pass complete here to Sanders. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. Eluding the pressure right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Julio Jones. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And it's up and good.
That ties the game at 20 all.
fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for.